Hello guys, welcome back to Prison Architect, $1 million prison. This is episode 25 and you will notice things look very different. What happened? I tried recording earlier. I got about 20 minutes into it and my graphics card crashed on me. Damn thing, be glad when I get my new one. The graphics card crashed on me. The computer froze up, then restarted. Once I logged back in and everything, the file was corrupt. It would not even play in Windows Media Player. So we actually got quite a lot done as well. We finished off the cells here. That is just waiting for a couple of pipes to finish that bit off. We've got all our solitary here. That is waiting for some... That is why there's no access to there. Just need to draw this down here. There we go. So that is waiting for some power there. This little room here needs a little bit of power. I did these in the wrong way around. I didn't know if we'd need the extra one or not, so I popped down 2 and realised just that now when I logged in that if I do end up utilising this one, I'm locked in. I can't go up and over because it will, if I go up 2, it will connect with this one and shut everything down. If I just go straight across, it'll do it with this one. So I've removed that bit there and then I've just hooked this up and round to here. If I need to utilise this one in any way, shape or form, I can just delete that little section there and bring this up along like that. Right, and then up to another section of the prison. What else have we done? We finished off the visitation there. We created the workshop. I can actually lock this shut now. I don't want this one as a workshop just yet. I want to wait because there's no point in having it doing, as another one of these when we've got so many of these that are going to be in use. Does that make any sense at all? On the plus side, I've drawn these down the middle here, the saws, because I figured the stuff go always, no matter what, whether it's a carpentry table or a workshop press, the stuff will always start on the saw. So I figured if they got the stuff that the stuff on the saw goes to on either side, it'll be a lot easier. I've also surrounded the entire thing with tables. Hopefully, it won't work like that. Logic never does, but the items for this might end up hopefully on this side cutting down walking time, things like that, but it's not going to work that way. We know it isn't. What else? Is there anything else that I did off camera? Why are they still locked open? Normal, and normal. I finished drawing in the fence along here. Oh, it was just this little section here, I believe. I do want to set this as forestry before I forget. In fact, even before that, what I wouldn't mind doing is just creating a lawn for it right here. I don't know why, but I like the look of trees. Oh, I need a fence there. I like the look of trees when the trees that are planted on grass. There will always be a different tree for whatever material they're being planted on. A different style of tree. It's like Minecraft and biomes. The sort of trees you find in the different biomes on Minecraft. Similar thing. Yeah, I don't really need... Does that work actually? I don't know. We'll find out. Find out if it actually does it underneath the fences or not. Because it just says dirt right here. There. And I'll draw a little fence in right on that little section there. I do plan, as our prisoners are coming in, which I need to set up a couple of things in here now. I will sort out paths and everything. They're not going to be just walking along dirt all the time. So, regime. Now I normally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then shower. I only need the one shower because they're going to be, the shower is like cell adjacent. So then free time, because I would put food there, but they really would need their bowels, you know, need to go to the toilet and everything by that point. So there's free time there. Then it's eat. No, they can come out here and down, that's fine. It's not a problem. Then it'll be some work time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then instead of carrying on, I'm going to work reverse real quick. So I'm going to do a double eat at the end of the day. Then a free time there. Then some work. Like so. And then if I go free time here, and you can eat and eat, and then they got a yard. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do. Policy. Obviously, if anyone does anything wrong, we want them to search both them and their cell. That way we're more apt to catch stuff out. Fine. Luxuries is going to get you a lockdown for 2 hours. Found drugs. 3 hours in solitary. Tools is a solitary offence. 4 hours. Weapons, solitary, 5 hours. Just, you know, the more severity. Intoxication. Say 3 hours to sleep it off, kind of thing. Serious injury, solitary. Yeah, it's 4 hours. I'm happy with that. This needs to go up as well. You know, staff are more important than the, you know, injuring the staff is a greater offence than attacking another prisoner. Though still, obviously, both are serious. Oh, there's the attack prisoner. Serious injury. I don't know. Let's whack this up to 4 hours in solitary. There's a lot of solitary here. This, I'm going to go back to something I used to do. I'm going to wrap this right up. I'm not going to go the full 24 hours. Actually, no, I don't want to do a really high one because I miss work. And let's do 6 hours. Miss work and programs and things. You know, if they're learning, then they're going to fail because they weren't there. Destruction, I'll give them lockdown for destruction. 6 hours. Medium and high. Then is there anything else? Programs. We can do the programs when they get here. We can do that when they get here. So intake. Minimum security. I'm not going to do 48 all at once. Let's do 20 at a time. I do need to hire some staff. So, oh, we did do some grants. I'll run through the ones that we did in a minute. How's my deployment looking? All good. And that's shared. Yeah. This, however, does need... Oh, no. That needs to be staff only. As does that area. Perfect. Except for this. No, that's fine. Staff don't need to... prisoners don't need to come down to this bit either. So that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's get some guards sorted, shall we? 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there. 2 in there. This is only low security, so we're not going to need too many in the rooms. I'll only stick 1 in that one. Shouldn't be anyone. In fact, that should be staff only. But even so, there shouldn't be anyone in there, but 1 in there, 1 in there. And the patrols, I stick 2 on here. That way, because they're closer to the exit, they're not going to. There's definitely not going to be all the way down here. Can do 3 in this one because of the amount of exits. Cut that off here, sorry. No, not there. Damn thing. There. And then just do another long one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? I'm just going to set a circulation in that area. Now, what else? Where else, in fact? Trying to figure out where all the doors are. There's people in there, so that's fine. Here, someone would be needed here. I think that's basically going to be it. Put one person there. We need someone. Do you know what? There's people in those, so they can deal with them. Did I do the yard? I did. Fantastic. 3 in there. Now, in fact, I'm going to ramp that up to 5 because that's going to be shared. Same with this. I think that would be everyone we need. So, let's go ahead, hire all the guards that we need. Oh, yep. I know what happened, don't I? Get to that in a second. There, and we've got extras. Okay, so utilities. Yep, it just disconnected it. It's fine. Should. I never thought of that. You know, I went ahead and said go do all this, but because of that. Oh dear. It's going to take a little time for them to get to it. I didn't think about that. That is my mistake. Very, very big mistake of mine to make, but I still made it. We need a couple more gardeners. Come on. Prisoners are just about to get here, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Bob. I'm going to call you Bob. Thank you so much, Bob. Bob's my favourite. I like Bob. That's it, Bob. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're dealing with the important stuff first. You got some common sense, you do. Thank you ever so much, Bob. Yeah, Bob's the man. Bob is the man. It's a shame we can't actively distinguish permanently. Come on, someone needs to get out there and do one. And here are our prisoners. We have a question mark. Oh, great. Right, is that a snitch and exit? It is. Oh dear, yeah, he's going to die. The question will just be how long before he does. Anyway, grants. I had finished off... I think we finished it off just at the beginning of this. The short-term investment. Cell block A I think got finished, though I can't be certain if that was the last episode you guys saw. Visitation rights obviously got done in the one you missed. Trying to think, maybe cell block B as well, maybe. So I want to go ahead, I want to go and grab... I'll leave that one until we actually plan on expanding to the next difficulty, if you know what I mean, the next prisoner area. So I'm going to go for the manufacturing facility first. I'm going to leave one open. No, you know what, that's best to get going from the beginning. You don't want to miss that out. I have forgotten something. In my building plans, I've forgotten something. How could I have been so stupid? Ow. I forgot the classroom. Can't believe I forgot the classroom. Damn autosave. Can I do it there? No, I think the desk is what, 3? You got 1, 2, maybe times 22. Oh, we can easily fit what we need in there. We can half that room easily. There. Okay, so foundations, brick. Let's go ahead and grab this. I can't believe I forgot the classroom. Let's do a normal door for this one. Materials, fence. And I'm going to have to lock that. Not there. Lock that off there. I'll lock it off here. And I said demolish walls. It does that to me so many times. It really does. Okay, so that's that. Next thing we need to do is set up the programs. So, stick to 1 until that fills up. Carpentry we don't need just yet, not until someone passes here. Foundation education we're going to need. Behavioural therapy. I'm just going to click on them once and then work out the extras after that. Yes, the drug addiction one. The alcoholics one, yes. Parole hearing, definitely. Spiritual guidance. Okay, so. Behavioural therapy. Okay. I don't know why we only get 1 at the 9 o'clock, but that'll do. I think that'll be plenty to begin on with. No teacher. In fact, actually, I say stop you. If I reschedule that, yeah, it's still doing it. Well. In fact, we don't need. Yeah, you know, we do need. What do we need for this? Doctor in an infirmary. We have doctors. I hired doctors. Where are my doctors? I can't believe that. There. Parole hearing obviously needs multiples. Spiritual guidance. Let's say 2 for now. Means I won't really have to keep an eye on it that much. Alright, I think we are set. We have our prisoners in. In the meantime, that is being dealt with there. We are going to need another door before I forget. Right here. Materials. Get the fence drawn up on the sides of it here. We're going to need a guard here. There. And you know what, let's just stick one here as well, and that's fine for the moment. Although it would be nice to have some here. There we go. Deployment. Yeah, that's not staff only anymore. Right, okay. So that's just a matter of waiting for them to do what they need to do up here. Although someone is bringing the door along already, which is pretty quick, to be honest. Drinking some coffee. Right. Rooms. That's what I need to do. Like so, then objects. So we need the desk, which is here. No, that's a drain. See, I click on desk. It happens so many times. I click on something and it gives me the thing next to it. It's always doing that to me at the moment. I don't know why. So, and then final row, like that. 20 school desks is fine. That's up and running. Good. Well, let's bring this up. I don't mean no equipment. Of course there's equipment. Oh, it hasn't been delivered yet. Right, I think prison is looking good for now. So, while we're waiting for other stuff to happen in the prison, gravel. Should I do gravel here? I mean, I know they're not going to be able to pick it up and throw it at each other, but it just seems wrong giving them the opportunity. No, we'll do it, it's fine. Now for the outsides, like these bits and everything, these bits, I'm going to go ahead and stick roads down. Road is fast, isn't it? No, it's normal. Oh, paving stone, concrete floor, paving stone. I don't use paving stone too often. There we go. So I'm going to do this on all of these little walkways out here, just to increase everyone's walking speed when they're out and about, otherwise they're going to take forever to do anything. And it makes it look better too. Got equipment now? You do. Fantastic. Oh, it's not actually allowed indoors. Good to know. Go along here. Has that still not been installed? Why are you being so difficult? Paving stone is what we're using. Around there. Why did that one not want to draw in? Is it already paving stone? Welcome, Barry. Welcome to your prison. Your prison, my prison. You're just a guest in my prison. Actually, I can't do that because there are some areas that are completely fenced off. And they won't be able to access them to put the stuff down. Maybe I should stick a staff door in those areas. I might have to do that. That way I can just go like this, except for with the yard. To there. And up to there. Here. Here. And then we just got, I think, on here to do. I think. Could be wrong. Most likely am, this is me. That's all being done. I can't open that up. There we go. I think that's all the areas we need it done on. Except, if I go like this, then we draw in the forestry area. If I can find it. There. So there, there. So once we've got all this stuff drawn in, I'm going to reduce the number of workmen I've got at my disposal, because we've got quite a few. That was my chair, by the way. We've got quite a few, and it's just going to reduce our money a lot. In fact, why not do it? Start now. Let's start pruning our workforce a bit. Bring this down to 15. So that's helped us out a little bit. Now, is there anything on here we still have to get? We've got the money to get that. Let's go ahead and get that. Save some cash flow. Helps with our cash flow. I didn't mean to close that. That was my mistake. Meals look good. Really check out the prisoner needs in just a moment. Nice. In the morning you'll get to see that how quick and easy this whole hygiene system works. And why have you not been done yet? Jeez. Oh, that must be Bob. Cheers, Bob. That is a really big cleaning cupboard. Deployment, no, should not be any more discrepancies. No, we are good there. Logistics, all is good. Everyone seems to be working in the laundry. All 20 of our prisoners are working in the laundry. Wow. How many cleaners do we have? 5. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot of trees. I do need a shower, but that will get dealt with another time, really. They can do a little bit now in their free time if they want. Yep, they are. Oh, did I miss below the gates? Yeah, looks like I did. Shame these trees don't get taken up. Right, let's go ahead and dismantle these trees. Then we're going to sell the wood straight off. Oh no, we don't need to. They've got plenty of sheet metal at their disposal, so we don't need to worry. It would be nice to have them in the workshop straight off. Nice. And why are you... you're not connected up yet, are you? Let's just go like that. There we go. So you got hooked up now, finally, thankfully. It's now 12 o'clock. Let's see how we're doing on contraband already. Wow, that was quick. That was quick. Speaking of... Damn it, we can't yet. Not that one. Why can't we? Oh, we need 30 and 40. Oh, okay. We've only got less than 2 days to wait for our funds as well. So that's those 2 really long ones done and out the way. So that's pretty good. We're not doing too badly at all. Why are you still not connected up? Really weird. It's like they're refusing to put some stuff down. How is our... Still 35 hours left to go. Okay, it's not a problem. Now the thing I like about having... With the minimum security prisoners, there's a plus and a minus to having them. The plus is, money-wise I'm referring to, the plus side is you get a high turnover, which means their sentences are up for parole a lot sooner than the other ones, because their sentences are so much smaller and they need to reach 50% before, excuse me, a little bit of gas, they need to have 50% of their sentence served before they're up for parole. So the smaller the sentence, the faster the parole hearings happen. But the minus side is, say you've got people working in the workshops. Because they're out so quickly, what the hell is that? Someone went themselves, I forgot the toilets. I forgot the toilets. I'm not inhuman. Inhumane, whatever you want to call it, however it's pronounced. Utilities we also need, so we need to drag a pipe down there. We already have one there, that's cool. So I should actually be able to just go down here like that, stretch it across. No, not even need to do that. Like so. And then Bob's your uncle. Well, actually he isn't. My uncle's Jay. But Bob's your workman. I hope we didn't fire him. He was good. He did his job really well. I want to show you guys how quickly the hygiene gets dealt with when they come out of sleep mode. Got quite a few on screen there, that'll do. Come on, almost there. 5 o'clock. Come on. And now watch how quickly this happens. As before, you know, look how quickly that went up and then down. Before they'd all struggle to get into the one room when you got prison overcrowding. That just almost wiped out the entire hygiene need in one fell swoop. That is, to me, that is really good prison planning. And I'm not just saying that because it's my prison. I genuinely feel that is really good planning. That doesn't actually look like it's there, does it? The pavement, or paving stone, or whatever it's called. I mean, that's the queue. Yeah, it doesn't actually look like it. It looks like it's still queued or something. Weird. Food. How many prisoners can we feed? This is a good indication as to whether or not we need to get some more cookers in. Or cooks. How many cooks do we have? 2 cooks. That will be why. There we go. So that's probably why they weren't getting enough food. Where is our... Down here. Did I not put any bins in this one? Oh, that's got to be clear. That's got to be rectified as well. Yeah, let's just put some in along here like that. Yeah, more food. Still eat time, so it's fine. This time around, you know, it's not going to affect too much. We've got our new prisoners in. Let's have a quick look. Just no intelligence. Still not gotten used to this new setup on the this alpha. So no snitches or anything. At least not that we know of. There is a question mark, but other than that, I need to get those bricks out of the way. But oh, it's because I wrote in all those ones, isn't it? Yeah, what I'm going to have to do is just do this, cancel it out. I don't really have much choice in the matter. And then what I might do, guys, is either in between episodes, I'm going to... No, I won't do it yet. I will do it in between episodes, like go ahead and just delete them all or dump them all. But I'm not going to do it until I've got more time to do it. Like more than... So at the moment we're uploading only Prison Architect, aren't we? Once my graphics card comes, then we're going to be able to switch back to the old routine, which means I'll have more time in between to do things. So yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. But anyway, guys, I just realised what the time is. Let's quickly look at the program. About to say work then. 5 people passed already. Nice. Have I got work set up in there? No, I do not. That was a close call. does anyone want carpentry? Well, we've got someone passed already, so... But no one wants it yet. It doesn't mean they won't. Now, does that mean our guy's going to come here and start work? We'll see how much faster they are on the paving stones. And yes, we've got more than enough meals from the looks of it. If not, then I'll put in some more. Actually, I might have to put in some more, but I'll do that next episode because we're out of time. I just wanted to see real quick if anyone would start work. Doesn't look like it, not yet. What's our prison worth? 500k. That's actually worth more right now, just with this small area, than the entire of the last prison was. So this looks to me, so far, highly successful in comparison. Yes, granted we're only with low risk, but even so, it's starting to look a lot more successful than the previous one ever was. So, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.